All right. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the Gym of All Trades channel. Glad you made it. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin and Litecoin this morning and take a peek at what's going on and see if we have any trajectory for up or down or whatever's going on. It's been pumping the past couple of days and just a lot of selling pressure, but yet there's some kind of just a steady buying pressure that's been kind of pumping price. And so it's got everybody wondering, are we going up? Are we going down? What's going on? Well, let's try to dive in and see if there are any clues in the wave structures to tell us where price is headed. So glad you stopped by. Don't forget, this isn't financial advice. It's never intended to be financial advice. Always do your own due diligence as you seek the market. I'm just sharing the way I see the market and the way I trade. I'm not telling you how to spend your money. I'm showing you how to spend mine. All right, this Saturday, let's take a peek here. We're looking at Bitcoin right now on the 20-minute chart, just kind of in the small time frame, saying, okay, what's going on? You can see a channel that I've drawn here, just a simple channel that we've had good reaction right off the center of that channel. Just we wicked through it, bounced back, wicked through it, bounced back. Just a lot of sell pressure there in the middle of that channel. We are, playing around right now on the bottom trend line here. I kind of have a feeling that we're just going to keep playing for just a little bit, and then we're going to bounce up and come up here and touch this trend line. That is a potential play, but it doesn't have to be. We could just come back up to the center line as well, about $7,700, and see what happens. If we get a move to the downside across that channel line, guys, it's going to be breaking to the downside, which is what we've been waiting for several days now. Now, I don't know that we're going to get that today. We might certainly get that. Let me see if I can. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. We might get that today, but generally Saturdays are sideways and slow movers, and it's not a whole lot going on. Usually, sometime there's some point in the day there's some kind of movement, but then after that there's not a whole lot. So I'm not putting a whole lot of hope. But looking at this wave, the ultimate wave structure that I'm waiting for, I'd like to see ultimately, is this A. I'm looking for this B to finish, and then C. Okay, I'm looking for 3 waves to finish up. So the question, excuse me. So the question is, do I have 3 finished waves, and now we're heading up? So that's the idea there. Is this done right here, and then we're going up from here, or are we to expect that, and then we're coming down, and this is going to come down in 3 waves like that? So that's the big question mark. That is what's on everybody's mind. My bias and my, the way I'm thinking about this market right now is that it needs to come down first before it goes up. And the biggest reason I believe that is this structure right here. This is what we call an expanded flat. If you've been watching the videos for any length of time now, you know it's there. You know what an expanded flat is by now. And so generally that's followed by a down move. And this is incomplete, it seems. We got a 3-wave move to the downside. Is that it? Was that all the 3-wave move we got off of that flat? So basically our wave is like this, and that's it? And that's what we got? Or is this just the first leg of a 3-wave move like this? And so that's what we're trying to figure out. And right now we're testing this line. I would love to see in the next couple hours a break of that line just to the downside. But right now there's just so much. It's just kind of stagnant price movement, very, very slow and methodical. If it starts moving up, it's going to start pumping up slowly, and eventually it'll get to a place where it kind of pumps very quickly. But expect a rejection off of that. I don't think we're going to get any kind of big pump today. So I'll have to wait and see. Not certain. I'd like to see a down move here, though, coming. That's what I'd like to see, but just the market doesn't do what Jim Pierce wants it to do. It does whatever it wants to do. We just have to try to figure out what's going on. So again, my bias, because of this expanded flat here, basically the wave structure would be, here's the first wave here, there's the second wave, we need the third wave to, whoa, that was odd. Oh, 1, 2, we need the third wave to finish out, and that needs to be 3 waves. Okay, so that's my bias. Now, if it's going up from here, which is a possibility, guys, I want you to be aware of, then we have to reinterpret. I was trying to circle. We have to reinterpret what this wave is. Okay, I'd have to look at it as a complete 3 waves somehow, and it's done. And then what we have in this wave is a 1, and then this is the 2 wave that came down. And now what we're doing is we're in the middle of the 3rd wave, so we'd have 1, 2, 3. Okay. That third wave would be pretty big, 4, 5, like that, and basically have a 5, 3, and a 5 correction, getting us up to the $8,500 to $9,000 region. All right, so that is on the table as a possible scenario, so be aware of it. So right now, though, this structure is acting corrective so far. We have not surpassed any kind of impulse Fibonacci's. When I put the fibs on here, we didn't even quite make the 1-to-1 extension. We've been wicking the 786 extension, which has been an important extension in this market move. If I put the fib retracement tool, you can see how the 786 retrace has also been acting as resistance as well. So you got the 786 extension of this wave, plus you got the 786 retrace, all confluent right in this zone right now. You have the 1-to-1 extension confluent with the 883, which is another significant level. So anyway, at the highest, I'm thinking that we might get a move up here to the 76-79 region. As a possibility, and if we get a move up to the 76-79 region, then chances are after that, then price is going to come on down from there, and that's when we're going to get a 5-wave move to the downside, or a 3-wave move to the downside. Yeah, it should be 5 waves actually, because this would be a flat then. And we'd be looking at, at least a 1-to-1 extension, but probably deeper than that. Probably looking around right here, this zone down here, if we get the down move ever in this world. But no guarantees we get that move, so I don't want to depend upon it. But if we get it, we're looking at, again, our targets are between $6,900 and $6,700 in that range. Okay. Upside targets, if we start moving up from here, we got a little bit of a green candle working right now and a little up move right now. Let's see if it continues there. If it does, and then where are we headed if it goes to the upside? Let's check it out. So that would be a 1 and a 2. Okay, the impulse level of this wave would put us up here at 82.50. That would be just the third wave target. So basically, we'd be looking for see if I can. There we go. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chances are, though, that this 3, because of the nature of this one wave, would probably be up even here to close to the $9,000 region. It has a potential to be a very nice and big wave. We might come up to the 2618 extension because of the nature of this first wave. I don't like it, though. I don't want to see that. I don't think we're ready to go up there yet. I think we need to come on down here to this target, then go up. Let me show you. It would be more like, basically something like this. We've kind of come up. Okay, we need to be coming on down, right, in a more corrective structure there first. So we've kind of come on up. We need to finish coming on down, and then we can go up for our wave to the upside. So that's the way I'm looking at these waves right now, guys, and that's my bias. That's the way the videos have been, up to this point. It's kind of redundant videos, but basically. The price action is still pointing in that direction for now until it breaks particular levels. So let's zoom in to the 15-minute chart and see. Excuse me, I haven't yawned in a while, so there you go, guys. I'm pretty tired. But let's figure out and see what's going on here in this wave right now. When I put the fibs on this particular wave right here. Yeah, we haven't quite made the 1-to-1 extension, so we still have a target of 76.75 in that range there. So watch out for another hit to that high and to the middle line and then back down. We got a higher target of 77.94 at the 1276 up here, and that's still corrective. And that really puts us up here at the top of this 3-wave. And so that's really, if we get up there, guys, it's either going to be a big flat or we're prepping for higher waves. Okay. This looks like a leading diagonal here potentially, so that's could be a 5-wave move there. So that could be setting up a 5-wave move. The only problem is how corrective all of this feels and looks. Okay, it's just very odd wave shape. I'll tell you the most odd wave shape is right here. How to interpret that little section, particularly, let me show you the part that I'm struggling with. This wave right there, that wave to the upside. That's really a challenging. That challenges me in understanding, what's going on. I can understand a 3-wave to the downside, but then we've got this thing here. So how is that to be interpreted? Well, we got down, and then I think the way to interpret it is up, down, up, and then we got down again. So here is the wave. So I think that's the way to interpret that, but it's just awful hard in that little section. And then what we've got is, this right there. What is that? Is that a 1, 2? Is that a 1 and then a 2, and then we're getting the beginnings of another 1, 2? If that's the case, guys, we're looking really, really bullish. I mean, really bullish. It's going to get a big move up here soon. If this is 1, 2, 1, 2. So if this is a 1, 2, then we got a 1, 2, and then a 1, 2, and a 1, 2. If we're getting a nest of 1, 2s. We're eventually gonna break out of that to the upside very, very strongly. So be aware of that possibility as well. So I don't know that I like that very much, but I'm so biased to the downside right now. I just think we need to come down, but we'll have to wait and see what the wave structure gives us. Okay. All right, so that's the way I'm kind of looking at these waves. This wave right here is looking fairly corrective. Let's go down to the 2-minute chart just to look at the current wave that we're sitting in. We've got a 1, 2 there, or an AB. Came to the 1-to-1 extension, guys. That's very, very corrective of nature. So this looks like it could be a 3-wave to the downside. Then we got now the interesting thing we have here is that we got a 3-wave to the upside here. And there was really no follow through on that 3-wave. We made it to 786, and so there you go. Now we've come down. Excuse me, guys. My eyes are really, really hurting right now. My glasses. I don't have my glasses right now, so my eyes are hurting right now. Sorry about that. Okay, so what is that wave here? I mean, just to draw what I know, I've got 3 waves here, 3 waves here. Trying to see if I can interpret this as a yeah, it just looks like a bear flag to me, actually. So yeah, that could be coming on down from there. Well, what would it be? This is corrective in nature. That's not impulsive in nature. So what would that be? We might possibly get a move like this to the $7,400. What would that do to us? Sorry, guys. Boom, 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 like that. What would that be? All of this just looks like corrective nonsense, 3-wave nonsense, guys. There's really, really, really complex wave structures. So I'm having a hard time on the micro right now, figuring out. We're just going to have to let the micro play out and form the macro. So with that being said, let's finish the video just with understanding where we could head. We could go up, we could go down. Obviously, always that's the case. The question is, how do we go up and how do we go down, and where are our targets on each? So basically, if we go down, we're looking at this, and we got a 1, 2, 3, and a reversal is imminent. And then we're looking for target zones of about $7,700 to, $67,000 to $6,900 in that region. There, we'll have to see how the wave structure comes down. If that's not the case, we've got targets to the upside at $8,500. Let me show you that. boom, boom. And then we'd expect, 5 waves to the upside like that. Some pattern there of an impulse there, looking for about $8,500 to start. Could go as high as $9,000. Shoot, it could go even higher than that if it wants to, but that's where the fibs are showing us right now. Okay. All right. There's your video for the day. Still, nothing's changed a whole lot. So let's wait and see what we get. You guys have a fantastic Saturday. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share all that jazz. But more than anything, you guys just have a good day. Okay. Enjoy your Saturday, and happy trading. Be safe. Bye-bye.